Brian Wilson, Sean Cameron, I don't know how I got to be the lucky one who gets to have you on this side of the camera.
I refuse to sit down with Ben Mankiewicz.
I understand that.
Likewise.
He's difficult. Thank you both for coming back to TCM. You know, you two are so special and such an important part of all of the production that's happened at TCM for a long time. Definitely blame you for creating this monster. So thank you.
That's Sean. Sean deserves all the credit.
Yeah, Sean hired me, but you both started back in 1996. So Sean, can you take us back to that time? What was the process like of shooting intros with Robert Osborne?
So back then, they worked him hard. He would come every other week for 3 days. And the fact that he was still able to, you know, have a conversation afterwards and had the energy to do anything at all just amazed me, because I was exhausted and I was just watching.
I never got to meet Robert Osborne, but I love hearing stories about him. What was he like, you know, as a person and off camera?
He was the best. Obviously, he was smart. He was a great writer. He was so clever. Like any email you would receive from him, just had this clever wording, little jokes. And he was really funny. And that's something, I don't know if his sense of humor always came through. He was just lovely to be around, truly.
Yeah, you both became really close to him, didn't you, Sean?
Yeah, very much so.
And you both got to direct him, produce him. And I know one series that was very special was private screenings. What are your memories, Anne, of working with Robert on private screenings, producing that?
Just the level of talent, especially at the beginning. Because so many of the great classic stars were still alive, and they would all come to Atlanta. It was a thrill. You know, we had Charlton Heston, Mitchum and Russell. We had Leslie Caron, June Allison, Debbie Reynolds. I think Robert always made them feel so special, because I think he knew people had kind of forgotten that time, and Robert really brought it back, and TCM really brought it back. And so they would come to Atlanta, and we would treat them like royalty. He would make sure that we knew how special they were and how they really should be treated. So it was a thrill.
And even the ones that he wasn't friends with knew him well enough and respected him that the moment they sat down, they were at ease, because they knew that he knew and respected their careers enough that it was going to be a legitimate interview. Betty Hutton's a great example. No one had seen her in decades. And she was just a nervous wreck. And Robert was able to just put her at ease because he made everyone so comfortable.
Yeah, and he really cared as well about the stars. And I know that series was very special to him. And can you tell us about the special gift that he gave you as a thank you?
Yeah, so when we did Robert's private screen, I think that was your idea, right?
I'll take credit for it. Sure, why not? Yeah. Yes.
So Sean or whoever decided that, you know, Robert has such an amazing story to tell, and so that we should create a private screening just for him. And so Sean directed, I got to produce it. Alec Baldwin was the host. So I was lucky enough to produce the private screenings, and very fortunate that he was very happy with the end product. And Jacob, who I think is directing right now, came to my house and said, Robert really wanted me to give this to you, and it's this necklace that I'm wearing right now.
The Tiffany necklace.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. I think that just speaks volumes about who he was as a person. And, you know, over the years, you both held the title of VP of Studio Production, which means you've worked with all the hosts. So what we really want to know is, who is the best host?
Alicia.
Yeah,
thank you.
For
sure.
Thank you. I paid them to say that. Just joking. But one of the real pleasures, you know, for me coming to Atlanta is getting to work with such an amazing crew. Like over the years, all the crews we've had are so dedicated to their jobs and so passionate and so nice to be around. It's something that everyone comments on when they visit. I mean, for you both getting to be in studio production for so long, I mean, it starts obviously with you guys and the tone you set, but talk to us about the crews and what they've meant to you over the years.
Well, they became our second family. I mean, there were times when I was with crews more than I was with my own kids in a given day. And Robert was a big driving part of that. He was not standoffish at all. So when a new member of the crew joined, he made a point to find out who they were, what they did when they weren't working with us. And it just made it more fun.
Yeah, and I think just like so many people who you've been talking to, once you get in the door at TCM, you stay. And that's the same with our crew. We have people like Holly Haddesty, who does wardrobe, has been with TCM 25 years almost. It really is a family.
I agree. Let's talk about your pick for tonight, Dodsworth. Sean, this was one of Robert's favorite films. It was something that he talked about a lot and wanted to introduce to people.
Yeah, Robert just got so excited introducing people to films that they hadn't seen before. He would often say that he would get jealous when he would learn that people were getting the opportunity to see something for the first time, because he's like, oh, it's going to be so great for you. And in particular, he loved it when you got to see it on a big screen for the first time. And for me, that was Dodsworth. My wife and I went to the Telluride Film Festival, and Robert was there. And Dodsworth was the film that TCM was presenting. And he made a point to say, if you get the chance to see it on the screen, go see it. And so we did. And we didn't know anything about it at the time. And we just had the best time. It was such a great movie. The thing he loved most about the job was introducing people to films that weren't easy to see, that he knew that they would enjoy. And Dodsworth was definitely one of those films.
It's such a good movie. I can't wait to talk about the ending.
I know, yeah. Well, let's take a look at the film and then we'll talk more about it. By the way, as my directors, how am I doing?
You're doing great.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Phew, always wanted your approval. So here it is from 1936, directed by William Wyler. This is Dodsworth. That was Dodsworth, Ann Wilson, Sean Cameron. What a great pick. It's the kind of movie that anytime it's on, I have to watch it right to the end, because that ending is so emotional and beautiful. Mary Astor waving so excitedly. And of course, this was one of Robert Osborne's favorite movies. So Sean, as you watch the film, does Robert Osborne come to mind?
Well, one thing he loved was when an actor got to recreate a role that they had done on the stage. And when most of these plays got adapted for film, they didn't hire the same actors. But so for Walter Houston to get to recreate that, that was something that he really appreciated, because Robert loved the theater because of his acting background. So that was fun for him.
Yeah, Faye Bainter was on the stage, but Ruth Chatterton in the film, who I love in this movie.
God. You just love to hate her. She's just, that character is so awful. And then it's so funny at the end where, he's gone to show.
He's gone to show.
The foghorn, he's gone to show.
And I'm like, run. But you kind of understand that she wants to have her fling, she wants to have her fun. But I just love that movie. And, you know, it was one that I remember seeing Robert introduce on TCM. Of course, one thing, this is a big segue, but see how I go. Robert was known for was his style. And you have something very special that you're wearing.
Yeah.
Of Robert's.
Holly Haddesty, Robert's stylist, gave me a bunch of his ties. So this is one of his ties. I don't wear them often because I don't wear ties often. I thought, why not bring one of his ties back to set?
You should. You look good.
Yeah, you look good. Very sharp. Well, you got to meet a lot of stars over the years, but one star I'm particularly interested in is a green guy, shall we say. Tell us about working with Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, so we had Kermit as a guest programmer, and it was just a great day. And Robert was just giddy. He had so much fun interacting with Kermit as he talked about, I believe, 4 films. Yeah.
My son, Sam, was about a year old, and Kermit and Kermit's people came in the day before the shoot so we could figure out how we were going to make it work and keep everything tight. So Kermit could be just Kermit. And I had Sam, I dressed my oldest son, Sam, in a matching green shirt, and he was in my little baby Bjorn, and came to the rehearsal of the set, and I got a picture of Sam with Kermit the Frog.
Oh my gosh.
Which was like such a thrill.
Yeah, I'm sure that you made his dreams come true.
Yes. And then I think after the shoot, we had told the whole staff that they could come and get their photograph taken with Kermit, and I think there was a line of like 100 TCM staffers, like everybody wanted their picture with Kermit. So.
You both worked on the festival, you worked on the cruise, you started in 1996. Sean, you were with us till 2018 and till 2023. What does TCM mean to you in your life, considering you worked here for such a long time?
The majority of my career was doing this job. I started as a production assistant, getting Robert his water between takes and sweeping the floor. Poorly, according to Ann.
He's terrible at it.
So to grow that way and to learn everything that I learned, not just about making television, but about films. It was just very special. So I loved it here. I loved everybody I got to work with, and I miss it.
Yeah, we miss you. And Anne, for you?
Like I was saying before, I mean, people just really wanted to be here. Like they wanted to work here. So once people got in the door, everyone was just so smart and funny and passionate and kind. And I have so many friends like Sean. I mean, so many of my true friends are people I've met through TCM. And we all know how much it means to people. And we all set a very high standard that we just tried every day to live up to, just because, you know, the films are special to us, as special to us as they are to the viewers. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I miss it too. Yeah.
Yeah, we miss you too. So Anne Wilson, Sean Cameron, thank you both for everything.
Hold on. We got to say, I just have to say, I can't take total credit for hiring you, but I am immensely proud
of
how great you're doing. You really have just settled in to the network so well, and Robert would have adored you.
Oh, thank you.
100%.
That means so much to me. It's like he left such a legacy that feels hard to live up to, but we're all trying our best. And thank you for giving me my dream job. I really appreciate it. And Anne Wilson, Sean Cameron, thank you so much for joining me on TCM, putting you in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alicia.
That's it for us, but stay watching TCM after the break because we have a very special documentary created by TCM staffer Alexa Foreman all about Mary Astor.
Next on TCM, Scandal, the trial of Mary Astor, then Upper World, and later, Paradise for Three. We're very into Mary on TCM tonight.